Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to talk about Shiba Inu, talk about yesterday's price action, as well as what tomorrow holds and beyond for Shiba Inu as it relates to Coinbase, potential listing there down the line. We're going to talk a little bit more about that now that Webull has listed Shiba Inu. Could we be seeing other exchanges like Robinhood, like Coinbase, listing SHIB soon? So let's take a look at the overall market real quick here. We can see some big gainers right now, some trenders. Ecomi and Phantom, some big winners, and EOS right now. These are the top three trending. The overall market just slightly under 2.3 trillion at 2.29. Bitcoin's above 50K. Ethereum closing in on 4K. And Solana, Dogecoin right there at the 7.8 spot. There's Dogecoin sitting at 30 cents. Cardano slightly under $3, still at 287. I still think that's a pretty good steal on Solana, or excuse me, on Cardano at this point, given that we know what's coming here a week from today with the launch of smart contracts. So that'll be really, really big. Now, if you haven't seen some of our content from yesterday on the channel, head over and check that out. And we do have some live streams we did yesterday, as well as here's our Patreon page. We've got a $10 level and a $20 level. This link's down in the description. If you don't want to be alone in your crypto journey and you want me to take a look at your portfolio for you, I can take a look at that. I can also give you hot weekly crypto alerts and buy and sell trade alerts with the $20 package. So that link is down there in the description. Let me know if you have any questions about that. All right, so let's jump into SHIB on the trading view. Actually, before we get there, let's check out Etherscan. So we're getting closer to 650,000 holders here. So this number's slowly going up right now. It's not going up as much as I would like, to be honest, but it is going up and slowly but surely adding new holders. We did add quite a few yesterday. We're actually going to take a look at the TVL in this video too. And before that, let's hop over and take a look at the charts here. So yesterday we saw a huge spike in the price, and this is the 1 hour candlesticks here, and you can see kind of where that was right here. Right, this was the big price action yesterday, and then that second green candlestick after that actually was the bigger pop that got us all the way up to the almost 7.7 level, stopped just short of 7.7. We're still consolidating here at 7.4, and look at this, slowly coming up right now as we speak. We're forming a couple green candlesticks here, so this is kind of what I expected after the big pop. Now we're consolidating somewhere in these mid 0.74, 0.75 levels. I think this is pretty healthy for SHIB, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens today because there's some interesting insight out there. I don't know if you saw this article. I talked about this yesterday on the live stream a few different times, but check this out. This is pretty interesting. So according to pricing data from Yahoo Finance, they're looking at the daily percentage gain versus loss averages by day of the week for SHIB. So Monday seems to be a really flat day. Tuesday down about 3%. Wednesday is the best day. 5% increase on average here. Thursday and Friday, both negative days, negative 2.45 on Thursday, negative 4.53% on Friday. So realistically, it makes an ideal time for buying on Friday because then you can ride the wave on Saturday and Sunday because usually the price is moving in the right direction and you're getting some gains there, which is really interesting because this kind of goes against the grain, right? And it says it right here, what's most fascinating, that Shiba Inu performs well over the weekend on an average basis. This contrasts with observations that CNBC made this year that cryptocurrencies tend to crash or at least correct on the weekends. Here too, the SHIB dynamic presents opportunities and risks. Then they go on to call Shiba Inu a blue-collar crypto. You know how people have been talking about the institutional money moving into major virtual currencies? Well, institutional folks tend to do their trading during the most high volume days, which is basically the work week. On the other hand, blue-collar workers can't trade cryptos or other assets during the work week because, you know, they're actually working and being useful. Further, several white-collar workers who have been recalled to the physical cubicles can't comfortably trade either. So this is kind of an interesting perspective here, calling SHIB a blue-collar crypto. Now, looking back yesterday, looking at the volume, I still don't think this could be retail money coming in. I understand the point they're trying to make there in the Investor Place article, but I don't think retail investors can manipulate the price like this. Okay, I think still this is institutional money, which leads me to Coinbase. And you saw this on the thumbnail, and I want to talk about this because I think it's interesting and fascinating that Coinbase Institutional, remember, Coinbase Custody, right? They've listed SHIB. They don't even list some of the top assets. In fact, Dogecoin is not even listed, okay? But we're awaiting Coinbase Pro, which eventually leads to Coinbase on the retail side. So June 16th was the date that we got word that SHIB would, go through some technical difficulties, that they weren't going to list it. People have called on Coinbase numerous times. They have not said anything, but they have went ahead and listed it on the Coinbase custody. I think now that Webull has listed SHIB, I do think that's going to be a boost for other exchanges like Coinbase and Robinhood to kind of say, okay, it's time to list SHIB, right? I do think that's going to kind of pave the way for some other exchanges as well. We see the Voyagers, the Toros of the world. I do think there will be other exchanges as well. Crypto.com already has it, right? Binance already has it. We're just waiting on the two big ones, in my opinion, which are Robinhood and Coinbase. And it's going to be fascinating to watch. I do think it's coming. I would be shocked if Coinbase didn't list it sometime this year. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, that's going to be the interesting one. And now Robinhood, I think they're going to do a lot with crypto still. Okay, Robinhood, I think, will still be adding numerous tokens, and I do think SHIB will be one of those. I do think Cardano will also be one of those too, somewhere down the line. So let's take a look at Shiba Swap and see where the TVL is here in a minute. Hopefully we can get this thing to load up. Where's the TVL? Show us what the TVL looks like. That's what we're looking for. Do we have it up top? Nope, we don't. Let's see. Well, it was at 390 million recently, and there it is, 343 million. Okay, so that's the current TVL, total value locked right now in Shiba Swap with SHIB, Leash, and Bone. So let's go back to the charts here, take a look at the technicals before we wrap up this video. So right now, neutral on the summary, looking at moving averages and oscillators. The 4-hour shows a buy, 2-hour as well. Take a look at the 1-hour, that's showing a buy. 30 minutes, strong buy, interesting. 15 minutes, goes back to a buy. 5 minutes, strong buy. 1 minute, back to a buy. So things are looking good right now for SHIB and slowly moving up. So we lost some of those gains from yesterday, but now we're slowly recapturing and regaining some of those. So love to see it. Dogecoin, which usually follows a similar chart pattern, it's up a little bit today too. It's up to 30 cents, up about 2% right now. As I mentioned, Bitcoin is up over 50,000. Love to see that. Ethereum going to bounce closer up to 4,000 again. It did reach 4,000 a couple days ago. It got over that number, so great to see. Of course, SHIB an ERC20 token. So when ETH does well, a lot of those ERC20 tokens do well as well. All right, so hopefully you got some value out of this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll continue to watch the markets here this weekend. Hopefully you're enjoying your long weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.